Hello everyone. So we all has been hearing that Paytm plans to launch India's biggest IPO this year. So what are the actual forthcomings? What things we should take in consideration to get invested in this IPO? What are the financials of the company? So to get a deep understanding about this company, watch the video till end. So basically Paytm is Bengaluru based India's leading digital payments provider which is planning to raise about $3 billion. $3 billion is about 21,800 crores in its initial public offering. And you will be amazed to know it is also backed by SoftBank and Alibaba Group, which is, you know what, Paytm. There is one more interesting thing that I think you should know, that Paytm is also backed by SoftBank and Alibaba Group. And Paytm is now India's most valuable startup, which is valued around $16 billion. And what Paytm is aiming for, it is aiming for the valuation of 25 to $30 billion, and it would be India's biggest IPO in the history. It will, if and you know what, guys, if successful, the Paytm IPO would surpass even Coal India's offering that raised around, I think, 15,000 crores in 2010, which is country's biggest IPO so far. When we look at its revenue, the company's consolidated revenue grew by a little more than 1% in 2019-2020 to 3,280 crores, while it cut losses by 30% to rupees 2,900 crores, according to its annual report. And if you look at the audited numbers for FY21, are yet not made public. The company has been expanding into financial services verticals such as stocks, trading, mutual fund, and insurance as well. According to the company's insider, the fintech firm is aiming to gradually turn profitable by rationalizing capital intensive services that yield low margins. We all know that the AMC charges are so much high in mutual fund industries. And if you take a brief look at its competition, Paytm competes against PhonePe, the popular one, we all know. And the second one is Google Pay, which is also very popular nowadays. And the third one is Amazon. It competes Amazon on two fronts, guys. The first one is Amazon Wallet, and the second one is Amazon Pay. And Paytm corners around 12% of transaction on UPI this financial year. And there is one more interesting thing, that Paytm also applied for Reserve Bank of India for a license to set up a proposed new umbrella entity NUE for digital payment services. It has also joined hands with IndusInd Bank, Ola Financial Services, Suyu the Small Finance Bank, Zeta, Centrum Finances, etc. And Paytm has a lot of aspirations. Paytm also wanted to convert its payments bank into small finance bank so that it could start lending directly, but still Paytm banks are barred from lending. The company has also applied for IRDAI license for general insurance after it's acquired Rahija QBE for 568 crores, in 2020. As such, equity, FNO, digital gold, mutual funds, and whatnot, it has entered in lending space in form of Paytm Postpaid. You know what, guys, I'm really fond of the great aspiration of the company and what it aims to provide all sort of services under the same space, and that's why the company has been focused on its e-commerce business, that is Paytm Mall, of course. But I believe it is good to be in all spaces, but you can't be good at all of them. So according to me, Paytm prime motive should be to beat the competition in UPI space by smoothing the process with efficiency, and then aim for the profitability, and then gradually expand itself to small finance and lending businesses. Paytm is now running on the business philosophy like burn the cash to earn the cash, but it should consider the fact that if the cash flow of an organization is not so good, then soon it can become the venom for the organization, and sooner or later it will be dead. The thing which I doesn't like about this company is the promoters, which I have already discussed earlier, the Alibaba Ant Group and the Soft Vision Fund. If consolidated, they hold around 50% of the stakes in this company. Also, the company is loss making so far. So although the business is promising, the growth prospects are amazing, but I would not suggest you to jump into the IPO. So that's it for today, guys. If you find my content a value addition to your life in any way, then do hit the like button to let YouTube algorithm know and promote my videos. Thank you.